So welcome back. In the last one, we had talked about why digital product is a great idea. In this episode, we'll specifically talk about how to find a profitable idea. Now, maybe you're thinking, I don't have a groundbreaking idea. What could I possibly sell? Well, at the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what you have to offer, what you have got to offer, what you can possibly offer. What is that one thing that you can create that is going to get you hundreds of thousands of sales? So let's get started with it. So if you are very, very serious about learning how to create your own digital product, then there are two links in the description. You can either join my Skillshare classes or you can buy that entire course from the Gumroad. Basically, you can get the exact same value in both of them and the resources. So let's start with the content. So in order to find a profitable idea, first of all, you have to understand who your audience is. You have to really, really understand who you are going to sell. You cannot say that I'm going to sell it to everyone. If you want to sell it to everyone, you end up selling it to no one. So you have to have a very targeted audience, a target market. Know whether you are selling it to a lawyer, whether you're selling it to doctors, students, corporate job guys, 9 to 5 people, people who want to become millionaires, people who want to become this, that, people who have this particular hobby, that particular hobby, people who go to the gym, people who want to go to the gym. These kind of niches, you have to be really niche if you want to have more sales on your product. You have to understand all of these concepts. You have to understand that you have to have a target market and you have to have an avatar in order to get sales, in order to find an idea. Let's say, for example, I don't know who am I going to sell it to. Then what kind of product am I going to create? I don't have any idea. So if I just sit down and say I'm going to sell something to doctors, so now at least I know that I have to create something related to medicines or something related to pharmaceuticals. At least you know that. So if you're the kind of person who has any sort of skills regarding maybe say programming, then you know that you want to create something regarding pretty much related to productivity and maybe programming, maybe web application development, maybe about digital marketing or something like that. So first of all, you have to understand your audience. First of all, you have to know who you are going to sell it to, right? If you're good at speaking, maybe you are going to sell it to introverts who want to be good at speaking, or maybe you're going to sell it to people who want to be good at sales, persuasion. So this is your target market. This is your target audience. So first step is know your audience. Define who you're going to sell it to. Step number 2, leverage your skills and passions. So first of all, once you understand who your audience is going to be, now you have to understand your skills and passion. Say for example, I want to sell some product to doctors, but I have no passion and no skills regarding medicines or pharmaceuticals. Am I going to create any product worth valuable in that industry? Hell no. So I have to understand my skills and passion. My skills. What am I skilled at? Maybe I'm good at speaking. Maybe I'm good at persuasion. Maybe I'm good at programming. Maybe at writing. Maybe at this, that. You have to understand all of your skills. Grab a piece of paper and a pen and write every single thing that you are good at, particularly really good at. Maybe and just have 5 high priority stuff. If you have like 20-30 skills, if you're really like a G guy who has 20-30 skills, like you're good at these all things, like you're good at exercising, you're good at athletics, calisthenics, maybe you're good at yoga, you're also good at writing, you're also good at speaking, you're also good at like explanations and all of these random hundreds of thousands of things like productivity, discipline, and all of these things, then you have to have high priority stuff inside of that list. Maybe say for example, these are the 3 things that I'm really, really good at. I'm really good at these things. I know more about these things than most people. Maybe that's about digital product. I know a lot about digital product than most people do. So I'm really skilled at it. So I can create a digital product based on that. So that is how you identify your skills and passion and then create a digital product based on that. Then the step number 3. Step number 3 basically says that you have to brainstorm your ideas based on demand. Say for example, that my product, I'm creating a product on how to promote your digital product. And there is no demand for it. No one wants it. No one wants to learn how to promote their digital product. No one really knows how to create a digital product anyways. So who's going to buy that? Like, what is the demand? You can just go on to Google and can have like multiple extensions that will help you check for those search volumes. There are 20, maybe 100 times more searches for how to create your digital product than to how to promote your digital product. So which has more demand? How to create your digital product. Create a course on that. Create an ebook on that. Create some sort of content related to that. Because now you know which has more demand, and this topic has more demand. I'm going to create product on that. That is how the game works. You don't necessarily create something just because you think that is good. You create something valuable. You create something which has demand. You don't necessarily create a, say for example, 6-wheel car. Nobody wants it. A 4-wheel car also goes the same. Why need 6? It looks good. So you need to create something worth valuable and which people wants basically. So you have to understand the demand and then create an idea, filter it out. see which has the most demand, and see if you are skilled at it. And if that aligns with your audience, boom, create that product, work on that product, learn about that product, and teach about that product. That's how the game works. So last and the most important point, validate your idea. If you think that your product is not going to work out anyways, then don't waste your time and energy on it. Just go on to Google Trends or maybe any of the search volume checking keywords or something like that and see that does this have enough search volume? How to create your own digital product. Millions of people search this. And just go on to online marketplaces and see if there are courses on this. Are these better than the mine? Or maybe do they even have sales? Let's just say, for example, you go on to Udemy, you search for how to create your own digital product, and you see there are a bunch of different, maybe dozens of, maybe thousands of courses, and you see sales 50,000, 20,000, 10,000, maybe 7,000. It has demand, it has the potential, people are searching for it, millions of people want it. So, in demand, audience, skills, validated, every single thing is checked. So now, good to go. You can create a digital product based on that. So this is how the game works. You can even write an ebook on that. Maybe it can be about productivity, stoicism, whatever that happens to be. You just have to understand all of these 4 concepts. First, know your audience. Then, once you understand your audience, who you are going to sell it to, leverage your personal skills and passion. Then the third thing, brainstorm your ideas based on demand. And the fourth and most important one, validate your idea. Understand, do people even want it or not? Is it even in demand or not? Do you think it is going to help anyone in any regards? Then just go for it. And if not, fuck that idea. Throw it away in the dustbin. It belongs there. So once you're done with all of these 4 steps, now you're good to create your own digital product. Now you know what is your skills and passions and what can you create. So if you're really serious about creating your own digital product, but you don't even know how to get started with it, there's a course, as I've already said. If you want to buy it, then just go for it. And if you don't want to, then you can obviously buy it your own. I've done that way. You can also do it. But if you want to get it done really well and precisely, and if you want to make more out of it, then there's a link in the description. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. Hit the subscribe button for more content like this. See you in the next one.